In this video, I'm going to share some interesting Airbnb tips to help first-time real estate investors thinking about investing in Airbnb. Hi, my name is Greg, and in this video, I'm going to show you some of the best tips for investing in Airbnb as a first-time investor. Airbnb is an exciting way for new investors to get on the property ladder and start making money fast. But there are some things that you should know before jumping in. So I'm going to break them down for you today. Number 1, rent out a spare room first. One of the best things about Airbnb is that you can start small and test your way up. So if you're not ready to jump into an entire property, then try renting out a single room in your house first. It's a great way to get used to managing a rental space while still being able to make some extra cash on the side. You can even use that money to pay for additional expenses like water and electricity bills on your property. It's a win-win situation because you're also building up your savings while increasing your revenue at the same time. So do not feel pressured into buying an entire Airbnb house right off the bat. Number 2, set goals. Setting goals is a great way to stay motivated and also make sure you've got everything planned out accordingly. If your goal is to buy an Airbnb property, for example, it might be a good idea to set monthly or yearly benchmarks to keep track of where you are along the journey. This will help ensure that you stay on track and have a clear picture of what needs to be done for your goal to become a reality. Just keep working towards that big dream. It's all about having the right plan, staying motivated, and never giving up. Number 3, use tools on Mashvisor to find the perfect Airbnb property. Mashvisor is an excellent platform with some amazing tools like the Property Finder and the Investment Property Calculator, which can be very useful when searching for your next Airbnb investment. It's affordable and easy to use, so you can find the perfect property with just a few clicks of a button. Plus, the site will give you all kinds of information on any single house to help make that decision easier than ever before. Number 4, ask your potential neighbors for advice. Your potential neighbors might live next door, but they know everything going on in the neighborhood. So if you're looking to find a suitable Airbnb property, then talk to them and ask what they think about the area and the property. They'll give you their honest opinion, which can help point out some of the downsides or issues with the neighborhood or the property. And if they say it's a great place to live in, then you're probably set with buying the house. Just keep in mind that your neighbors might be biased when giving their feedback. Sometimes people don't want others to invest in their community, so they might try and deter you from doing so. Number 5, check for leaks and damages. It might seem like a no-brainer, but you must check the foundations of every property before making any purchase. You don't want to invest in a house only to find out later that there are some serious issues with it, so always make sure there aren't any cracks or holes on the property. There could be some severe damages that you might not even notice, so it's important to look out for them when inspecting the property before buying. It will save you a lot of time and money in the long run, which is something worth considering. Number 6, always ask for a discount. The best way to start as an Airbnb investor is by looking out for the perfect property at a discounted rate. It's like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. You're getting your money's worth, but also investing in something that will bring you gain over time. So when you find those properties, make sure you negotiate with the seller so you can get it at a price that will fit your budget and be profitable. And if they won't budge, just walk away. There are plenty of other properties out there for you to find. Number 7, get a great real estate agent. Make sure you have a good realtor on your side so they can help guide you through the entire process. They'll be able to show you homes in different neighborhoods and also work with you during negotiations, which is always helpful when it comes time to buy that perfect property. Plus, this person will become your good friend in no time. Just be sure to pick an agent who you're comfortable with and someone that shares the same goals as you. When it comes down to it, a great realtor can make all of the difference between success and failure, so do your research. Number 8, make sure your property is ready to host guests. It might be tempting to buy a house and start hosting guests right away, but make sure you give it time before renting out. You want everything in the home to be up to date, clean, repaired, etc. because nobody would want to stay somewhere with an unclean bathroom or a broken TV. So, give it time. This will help ensure that everything is ready to host people, making your life as an Airbnb host easier in the long run. Number 9, make sure everything is legal. You must make sure your Airbnb property is legally compliant. This means checking with the city to see what permits and licenses are required, as well as hiring a lawyer who can help guide you through all of this if necessary. You want to run your Airbnb business without any hiccups, so make sure everything is legal and up to date before opening your doors to guests. That way, you can avoid any nasty fines or potential lawsuits that could put a major dent in your wallet. After all, nobody wants an Airbnb business with bad press, so be sure to do it right the first time around. Number 10, utilize the Airbnb website. Another important tip is to utilize all of the tools on the Airbnb site that can help you succeed as an investor. This includes using their free professional photography service and also joining their ambassador program, which offers exclusive discounts and support for those who continue to use this great platform. It doesn't hurt to try, so be sure to take advantage of as much as you can. Number 11, don't be a hero. Don't try to do everything on your own. As an Airbnb investor, you might feel the need to fix up every little detail of your property to impress potential guests, but this isn't necessary. There's no reason why you should have to go above and beyond when it comes time to make repairs. Instead, try to outsource as much work on your property as possible so you can focus more of your time and energy on running the business itself, which is what matters most in this line of work. Knowing when to call it quits is often a sign of wisdom, especially if it means saving some money along the way. Number 12, find a good property manager. It could be challenging to manage your Airbnb properties on your own, especially if you are thinking of investing in several rentals. And even if you're going to buy one property, consider hiring a property manager who can help with all of the day-to-day tasks associated with managing a short-term rental property. It will help make your life a lot easier and save you lots of time, which every investor should consider. Number 13, make sure you have the right insurance coverage. Make sure you are properly insured when it comes to your Airbnb business. Insurance can be tricky with this type of work, so don't skimp out. Instead, do what makes sense for your property and situation to avoid any major problems down the line. Just be sure to always have the right coverage for your needs so you can sleep easy every night knowing that nothing bad will happen unexpectedly. Number 14, reinvest your money into the business. Don't just spend all the revenue you earn on fixing up things in your Airbnb property. Instead, use it as an opportunity to reinvest and buy more properties. It's a great way to grow your investment portfolio, so take advantage of that extra cash flow whenever possible. And who knows, maybe once you're done fixing up your Airbnb property, you'll have enough money to buy a second or third rental home. Now that's definitely something worth aiming for, so keep working hard and don't let yourself get discouraged. The more properties you own, the easier it will become, not only on your wallet, but also on your schedule. In addition, you can hire people to help with the maintenance and management so you can focus on other aspects of your business. So, these are the 14 Airbnb tips that I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Do you have some Airbnb tips for new investors you want to share? Please do so in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.